Good afternoon and welcome to another game in the Australian Men's Roller Derby 2014 tournament in Ipswich. My name is PJ Keane. I'm soon to be joined by Carnage. We are just getting ready in the game of Varsity Derby League's Capital Carnage versus Perth Men's Derby. And on the mic we have Carnage.
How you doing?
We played 2 games already and now you're on the mic.
Yeah.
Like a champ.
Yeah.
You finished your pool.
Yeah.
Victoria Vanguard.
Yeah. Who
have a point differential of 191. So
yeah.
Third.
Yeah. And
stop saying yeah now.
Sorry. We play Smash at 9:10 in the morning.
Yes. That's going to be amazing.
It is.
Currently Scartel is ranked first point wise, differential wise with 238. And I've got the team lists here. Sydney City Smash at 193 and Vanguard at 191. So tomorrow's final should be very interesting. Both teams, Capital Carnage and Perth Men's Derby, both lost their last games. And so they are playing for 4th place in the prelim finals. First up we have Astro Boyd, number SONS, against Oliver Sutton from Perth Men's Derby.
I know everyone mentions him as he gets on every time he's out on the track, but those shorts are marvellous and he has got a lot of them, Ollie does.
Fantastic. So bit of argy-bargy at the front of the pack there. Astro Boyd being hit to the outside and having to draw back. Mojo drawing him back number 4 for Derby.
Beautiful yield work at the back there. Ollie jumping on track just too early in front of the hips and gets himself a cut track penalty. So he is in the bin. Still to do an initial pass, and that's lead jammer to Carnage.
That's right, Astro Boyd starting his first jam for the game on a power jam. Bit of assistance there from Skate Slinger and kind of just dropping back, just taking a bit of a stumble there behind Mojo, but collecting a 5-point pass there as all of a sudden is in the penalty box. It's got a special name. What is it?
It's a extreme skate penalty box, I think. If not, beautiful work. Ollie has broken out of the box and he is now on track to try and make his initial pass. Hits that Carnage wall really hard. That's some seriously good defense. Meanwhile, outside line just opens up beautifully for Astro Boyd to get through and score another 5-point pass.
That's right. A great hit out there between Darthy Vader and Jamie Slammerstar running back there. Just a correction, it is the Spank Alley penalty box.
Oh, totally. Sorry, Spank Alley. It's the Extreme Skate Jammer line, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah, cool.
Speaking of the Spank Alley penalty box, Skate Slinger, the pivot for Capital Carnage, will be going to the penalty box. Not quite sure what that was for. But Carnage will be starting with 3 blockers on the track.
I don't feel so alone now. He's wearing 3/4 like ladies' capris. I wear ladies' capris. I'm not feeling so alone now. I'm okay.
Are they ladies' capris? Men
they are.
Capris, don't they?
Hey?
Men wear like sporty capris.
No, there's only one manufacturer and you can only buy them very rarely.
Well, you gotta let those calves breathe, don't you?
Yes, you do.
That's right. And Thuggernaut jamming for Capital Carnage. And we have for Perth, lead jammer, Sparkle, lead jammer for Perth Men's Derby.
Those knee pads. I do not like those knee pads.
They're very teeny, aren't they? Teeny tiny. They look like they would fit on my elbow. But he must be doing something right, getting a 5-point pass there.
Beautiful work.
Thuggernaut still to make his initial pass for Capital Carnage.
And he's through.
Skate Slinger back on the track after a trip to the Spank Alley penalty box, and 2 Perth players, Moto and Reds for Perth in the Spank Alley penalty box. Sparkle calling off the jam there and leaving 2 of his blockers in the bin, so they'll start with a pack disadvantage, 2 blockers. And a full pack for Capital Carnage. Just bringing you on an update to the score. Capital Carnage are now on 20, Perth Men's Derby on 9.
Though they can't hear me because they are out there in the benches, I would like to make a big shout out to the bench crew of PMD. Such nice ladies. Got to meet them when I was over in Perth. Anywho, Ollie trying to go to that outside line. Getting caught up in that wall. Still goes for the outside. Just that one to beat at the front. Gets his through for his initial, but
it's Skateslinger, lead jammer for Capital Carnage. All of a sudden, it seems to be one of those really smiley jammers. Like, regardless, he's just like having a great time.
Oh man,
it makes me very happy.
It's good when a jammer's smiling.
Yeah. Something else that's making me very happy is the Capital Carnage alternate uniform.
I love this uniform.
It's pink and it's gorgeous, and I just love it. I think more men should wear pink, I think.
Well, yes, they should. Considering back in the day, actually bright pink was known as a masculine color and light blue was known as a feminine color. Weird.
Tipping the tables up, yeah. So on the just past the Extreme Skates jammer lines, Skiterminator and lead jammer for Capital Carnage bussing through, and we've got Sparkle for Perth Rampage hot on his heels with those teeny tiny knee pads. The inside line there and taking a real tumble there is Skiterminator calling off the jam there. No points there.
Beautiful work. Stolen point by PMD.
That's right. Sneaky point there. Yeah,
someone over the in-house microphone called it a shanking. Usually that term is used when someone steals 4 points, but you know there's a point, 1 point on a shank, so you can.
It's just a little shank. It's not like a.
It's a little shank.
It's just like tip of the knife, maybe.
Yeah, just a tip.
Well, you said it, not me. Back to the game. We've got Astro Boy on the line. We're just gonna smooth right over that. All of a sudden, PMD hops, giving a jump over the apex, and it's Astro Boyd lead jammer for Capital Carnage.
We'd just like to say this is the first time Peachy's ever commentated with me. There are going to be a lot of innuendos. Sorry.
I did commentate with Son of Skaten at the Slam. I've been briefed.
Awesome. Done for forearms is Boyd. He's off to the bin. This is a power jam to Ollie, getting 4, which should have been 5. But anyway.
All of a sudden, giving a very interesting hand action for when he needs help. Not quite sure what that's about, but maybe it's an
I didn't
joke.
actually see it. I'm going to have a look at it.
It was either a hand shaking motion, but with a closed fist.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah.
Doing a bit of a pass on the inside. The walling up there is getting a little bit scrappy. They're watching for the surge. Bobby Mack getting hit off the inside line there. Thuggernaut trying to force the cut on all of a sudden, drawing him to the back of the pack. And now Astro Boyd back on the track after spending some time in the Spank Alley penalty box.
Ollie, all of a sudden skating so he just makes it look easy. He makes it look lazy. It's just beautiful to watch.
Wolfman trying to hit out Astro Boyd on the inside, but he just ran down the inside. He is a powerful skater, I have to say.
Ollie tried to put an apex jump. Didn't land it right. Got himself done for a cut track penalty. XL, thumbs up.
Astro Boyd getting a 4-point pass there, and the jam was called. Another 3 points for Capital Carnage, bringing their lead 35 points to Capital Carnage, and Perth Rampage 29.
Very close bout. We have had a couple of really close ones, which has been awesome. Just to show like the levels of like these teams are. Like, this is the first time that we've all met in one place together, which is phenomenal.
That's right. This is a history-making tournament weekend, the first Australian Men's Roller Derby weekend. Both teams, Capital Carnage and Perth Men's Derby, have had quite significant losses in the last 2 games. So they're wanting to make some headway for the prelims for 4th tomorrow. So I'm very interested to see what's happening.
Yeah.
In this power jam for Capital Carnage, Skateslinger, lead jammer, doing a bit of a hop over the apex, getting a 5-point pass, whereas all of a sudden coming out of the Spank Alley penalty box.
Oh, beautiful work. Just carving straight through the middle there. Beautiful is Ollie.
Skate Slinger sticking the booty out in front, trying to get that point. So he got the 4 points, calling it off. None to Perth Rampage.
Oh, and quite possibly my favorite, like coming off that jam as a blocker, quite possibly my favorite name in men's derby is Steve Holt. If you are an Arrested Development fan out there, you'd understand.
Oh, Steve Holt. Yeah, I was trying to get the crowd to echo me with Steve Holt.
Steve Holt.
Steve Holt. Unfortunately, Honest Dave didn't get the reference, so he wasn't able to join in.
That's because he's old. Anyway, Sparkle's making his way through the center of the pack there for PMD. Meanwhile, at the front of the pack, it looks like
it's Astro Boyd. Oh, taking to the inside, a bit of a turnaround on his toe stops, able to get through legally, picking up his feet. Sparkle wanting to force the cuddle, draw him back a little bit. Bit of jammer and jammer action here, and he's calling it off.
Good pressure by PMD there.
That's right, Capital Carnage have quite a few players for this game, so they don't want to waste any energy. Especially now that these shorter games see the skaters go, if they go to the bin 4 times, they fail out as opposed to the regular 7. So skaters are wanting to keep their energy, make sure they stay out of the bin, because we have had a few foul outs so far in this tournament weekend.
And we are getting close to the hottest part of the day as well. So, and we were told it was going to be 41.
It is getting steamy up in her. Skate Slinger on the line for Capital Carnage out the front.
PMD. Oh, big hit on the jammer on PMD. Comes back in though.
Who have we got? Number 62 for Perth Rampage.
That's Steve Holt.
Steve Holt.
Steve Holt.
Steve Holt.
Steve Holt fighting hard, getting around outside, gets his way through. Not lead because lead was taken by
Skate Slinger.
Skate Slinger. Nice pressure there by
Steve Holt putting on the pressure for onto Skate Slinger, forcing him to call with no points.
I'd do at least do it once today.
Lining up on the jam line, we have Thuggernaut for Capital Carnage on the Extreme Skates jammer line.
Number 9.
Sparkle.
Sparkle, number 95 for Perth Men's Derby. Oh, nice little left tap of the jammer line just to try and get himself through. And he does! He's got himself lead jammer. Beautiful work.
Oh, and sent off for a back block.
Oh, no. So he doesn't get lead. He's off for a back block.
And it's Thuggernaut maintaining his composure, lead jammer. He got lead jammer over Whippersnapper earlier this morning for the Scartel, and he couldn't believe it. It was like he won the lottery. Trying to do a bit of a backwards pass there, but hitting a couple of skaters with his bootay. Still getting a 5-point pass there for Capital Carnage.
Perth just holding themselves there, trying to get that defense in. There's one block of the beat at the front. He's out of play. Goes through for his 5-point pass. Meanwhile, Sparkle is out of the bin. He's hit that Carnage wall quite hard. Oh, Sparkle's brought through. That's his initial.
Thuggernaut getting hit out and calling off the jam. 1 extra point there for Capital Carnage. Just a score update. Capital Carnage are now on 59 points. Perth Rampage on 31. So Perth has had a very interesting kind of last couple of years. I know that they've had a reshuffle of some of the players. And, you know, that level of experience is, you can see that there's some strong leadership in that team. But I think just trying to get back together with their teamwork to really make something of this weekend.
Yeah.
That being said, I think Carnage only have 8 players, so they need to keep their energy up.
This is a venue you don't want 8 skaters unless you are someone that plays here all the time.
Scud Terminator is...
Oh, the pressure put on there by Ollie. No point scored.
That's right, all of a sudden hot in his heels. Calling it off. We had Steve Holt taking a bit of a fall there, and he's okay. Skate Slinger on the line for Capital Carnage.
Up against Sparkle. Inside line this opens up. Sparkle gets himself lead jammer. It's some beautiful work.
I almost thought you were going off mark to heckle then.
No, I just went into Ray Warren mode. Sorry, guys. Oh, some serious defense at the front, and he's through for his initial pass.
That's right. Moto doing some great work there, but getting sent off for an out-of-play penalty, I think, at the front of the pack there.
I'd like to put out there that was quite a harsh penalty, but yes. Oh well. Did the job.
We've got Oliver Sutton on the Extreme Skates jammer line again, and Astro Boyd for Capital Carnage.
It's a 25-point difference with last jam. So 35 plays 60.
Oliver Sutton first to get through the...
And he is, and he's got lead.
How excited you are. Astro Boyd not too far behind. They're doing a bit of jammer on jammer. All of a sudden not wanting him to get past. Astro Boyd having a bit of fun as well. They're just like, you know what? It's really hot. Let's just run down the clock. Let's just hang out. It's all good.
It's all right. You guys can skate around fast. We'll just hang out back here. It's all right. You've been doing it all day.
I think Oliver would like to collect some points, but it's too close to call. Packs a little bit here and there, so just calling that jam off.
Boom, we just lost the scoreboard.
Ooh, I think it may be halftime at this point.
Yeah, it's halftime.
Yeah.
35 plays 60. We got 2 minutes, which we found out that when you're not skating, 2 minutes is a very short time.
It is. It's very short. I thought I'd take this opportunity to run through the team list because we didn't get to do that before.
Oh, yeah.
So I have
Varsity Derby League in front of me, so I shall do Varsity. Okay, number 1261 is Skater Slinger. Skaterminator is 1997. Astro Boyd, S0NS. Raging Bull is not Raging Bull. He's been closed out.
He's just not with us. But we are thinking of you, Raging Bull.
Thinking of you, Raging Bull, man. Darth Vader is number 333. Thugonaut K0. Blockosaurus Rex number 66. Tomahawk number 8. Jamie Slamister.
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 It's like a Game of Thrones thing.
I know. I have a cat called Status Parathian. Number 15. Danger Zone is 1515. Lana. Sorry. Bobby Smacks. Bobby Smacks is 8088. Is that what you want? Did you want ants?
Just another correction, because there has been some changes to the Capital Carnage to the roster. Blockosaurus Rex is not with us, but we are thinking of him. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because Danger Zone was not able to make the first game, but he is here for the second game. So very nice to have you, Danger Zone. For Perth Rampage, we have number 925 Sparkle, RED5 Captain Crunch, number 8 All of a Sudden, number 46 Damage Inc, K68 Knox Ready, 85 Wolfman, number 4 Moto, 62 Steve Holt, number 5 Cantankerous, number 316 Cannon Bill. That is Perth Rampage from Perth Men's Derby. Just looking to get our scoreboard updated, but the scoreboard isn't working at the moment, so we'll try and check back in with that. But if you're listening online and want to send us some feedback, you can put in the hashtag AMRD Nationals.
AMRD is in capitals and then nationals.
Oh, is it? I haven't been doing that. So I hope that they can follow it. You can also tweet me, Lee Mackay, LIMA_KAI, if you have any feedback. I'd love to hear from you.
I can't remember my Twitter. I think it's like at barista_Kane. I think so. Anyway, I'm on Facebook. Just send me a message.
Yeah. I did want to take feminist rants, but that was taken, so, you know.
You want to take what? Feminist rants?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's basically what my Twitter is, except for this weekend. Cause
Hey!
it's all a men's roller derby at this historical event in Ipswich.
Speaking of such things, I would like to take the opportunity to, I think it was Otway, Bendigo Rebellion. Big ups for raising, I'm not quite sure of the number, but you girls raised some funds for White Ribbon Day, which was amazing. They did a grow out your armpit hair thing.
Man,
and
I would love to be a part of that.
some of them died. It was amazing, but it was for such an amazing cause. And I did have to correct one of the girls on the microphone. She did say the only time that violence against women is allowed is on track. In actual fact, that's not, because there's egregious and reckless behaviour, and that's gross misconduct, so it's not allowed at all.
Well, that's right. And if it is, it's safe and consensual.
Yes.
Women on women. Or co-ed if you're into that kind of thing. But it's definitely not something to joke about. It is a big, serious issue. And speaking of big, serious issues, Australian Men's Roller Derby's chosen charity is for Movember. So I'm seeing a couple of nice mows going around the track.
Yeah, you
intentionally for Movember and not. I had a pink one on before and it was very sweaty. If you're interested in donating to Movember, raising awareness for men's health, you can follow the link through amrd.com.au and raise awareness for men's health, a very good cause, and a lot of sweaty mows in Ipswich today for the Australian Men's Roller Derby. We've got the time out has now finished.
Yeah, seriously guys, prostate cancer is a pain in the ass. No one wants it.
That's right.
I'm here all weekend.
Okay, back on to the second half for this game. Capital Carnage, is the feed back up? No, it is not. I wish I could tell you the score. I'll have to try and keep count. But Astro Boyd is on the line for Capital Carnage, and Steve Holt for Perth Rampage. Sparkle, number 925, hitting out Astro Boy and having to run him back.
Steve Holt just had one to beat in front. He gives himself lead. Steve Holt.
That's right, giving himself a Steve Holt. What a legend. Astro Boyd still to make his initial pass. Wanting to pass the Panty 2 skate slinger. But Astro Boyd managed to make it through anyway, and he is putting the Panty back on his head.
We would like to make a shout out to Wayne Dalton from New Zealand, who just sent me a message on Facebook just saying that we're doing an awesome job out here, and he just wanted to say that we don't suck.
I like being told that I don't suck. That's really nice. Thank you, Wayne Dalton, for your feedback.
Thanks, man.
Love talking to people. Get the Twitter handle for AMRD.
Which one? Oh, yeah, that one. No worries, Jim. Pleasure.
So I've got the Twitter handle, AMRD Nationals, or talk at AMRD.
I won't mention the spelling mistakes, Wayne, but yes, yeah. Good that we don't suck. Meanwhile, boom! Straight through there. That looks like it's fucking alright. It is. Those pink booty shorts.
It is a sight to behold.
They're fantastic. Actually, I think that color's more of a fuchsia than a pink. Yeah, it's
whatever
fuchsia.
It is, it's fierce.
It's fierce.
So this just in, AMRD Nationals, Bob and Weaver makes the men's three-quarter pants specifically designed for Derby.
Oh, please, God, please, I need you. I need you in my life.
Bob and Weaver.
So
Bob and Weaver.
Bob and Weaver.
I need you in my life. They are most amazing because they're not too thick to be like gaskets, and they wick sweat away from your knees under knee pads. That's why I wear them.
Okay, so we're gonna send Carnage your way for a bit of an order.
Oh, big hit, sends him to the center. Meanwhile, let's get back to the game. Steve Holt has made himself lead jammer.
We've got Terminator having to make his way past Sparkle for Perth Rampage at the back of the pack there. Also number 5, Cantankerous, giving him a hard time. Sorry.
Oh, we got something thrown at us. All right, cool. Nice 5-point pass there by Steve Holt. They're holding that jammer up quite nicely. This just to throw it out there, like Canberra probably never actually deals with heat like this, but I know Perth do deal with 46 dry.
We do have the heat. It's a dry heat.
Yeah.
It's not like a sweltery heat.
Well, then I shall eat my words, but change them and say both teams deal with the dry heat because Perth is very semi-dry arid out there.
This is acclimatization like you would not believe. So that last jam saw Terminator and Jamie Slamister in the Spank Alley penalty box there, so they'll be serving some time. So this next jam will be a power jam for Perth Rampage. Also with pack advantage, I think they'll have 4 blockers to the...
4 blockers of 3.
Yeah, 4 to 3. I just have to confirm that I can count. Yes, I can. Only up to 5, though.
It's good for this sport.
Yeah, it's the best kind. All of a sudden...
Boom! Oh!
Big hit there from...
Oh, and again, and he's up and he's got me. It's okay. Wow!
All of a sudden, looking like he was going to go straight down onto his tailbone, but managed to kind of bend back in some physics-defying feat.
And he's through another 5-point pass. Beautiful work.
That's right. Terminator trying to make it through for his initial pass here.
I don't have a lot of trivia for Carnage, except for the fact that I love the guys because nice work, beautiful, gets himself another 4-point pass. But I do have a bit of trivia for Perth Men's Derby. All of a sudden, in the bout as a wizard against Team England, in the first jam, actually got a broken rib and had to played the bout with a broken rib.
What a champ!
Yeah, guy's tough. Silly, but tough.
I have skated with Capital Carnage, as part of Varsity Derby League, my sister league. I'm part of Canberra Roller Derby League, and so I love skating with Varsity whenever I can. And it's great. It's great to have another league in your city that you can skate against. But right now, we've got both jammers trying to make their initial pass. We've got Sparkle being hit out there by Thuggernaut.
And taken out by a ref. Nice counter block by the ref there. Nice.
And Astro Boyd trying to get his initial pass for Jammer.
Oh.
Through. Yes, he is lead jammer for Capital Carnage.
He has got some amazing good footwork there. It's beautiful. Oh, no. Blocking with the head, Sparkle. So he's gone in too hot.
That's right, having a seat in the Spank Alley penalty box, treating it like a bit of a nice break there. I think the skaters must be just sweltering in this heat. Hard wall there from Perth Rampage. Bit of a spin. He absorbs the hit, does a spin out of it, and gets
Beautiful
a 5-point pass there for Capital Carnage.
And through again, and calls it. It's just made that look effortless.
So I want to be able to give you a score update, but the scoreboard is not up at the moment. So I'll try and get you a score update for you. Okay, just a update from the NSOs. The score is 64 to Perth Rampage, 80 to Capital Carnage. Terminator for the Capital Carnage. Jamming.
Ollie at the front there, breaks way through, he's got himself lead. Unfortunately, the heat taking its toll on the old projector.
We'll try to give you score updates as much as possible.
Another 5-point pass. Actually, I'm going to go for a quick walk. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay, so Terminator being sent off for a back block as jammer, which means all of a sudden can rack up some points for Perth Rampage. Knock steady hitting out Thuggernaut. I think him ending up in the Spank Alley penalty box. No, that's all right.
Well, it did say Carnage was on 80, but Perth were on 69. But no doubt that point difference has changed now, considering of these laps being done.
That's right. All of a sudden on a power jam, but Terminator is standing in the Spank Alley penalty box.
Rampage have taken a lead.
Wow, lead change. So Capital Carnage has been able to maintain this lead this entire game. They are going to need to take some time to get their breath back if they want to take this game out for 4th place. Oh, so Perth is in the lead just with 82 points against Carnage's 80.
Oh, that is amazing. Steve Holt out there on the Gemma 1 for Perth Men's Derby. Oh, and looks like we've got another foul out for the Carnage team.
Skaterminator. So he'll need to be replaced by another jammer in
Darth Evader.
So Astro Boyd is going to.
Oh, it's an egregious black back block, so it's actually an expulsion.
Okay. So I did say that it was a foul out. I do correct that. My apologies. It was actually an ejection for an egregious back block. So skaters can be ejected for egregious, dangerous play, which Skaterminator was. So Astro Boyd has taken his position in the Spank Alley penalty box. He is standing though, so he'll be starting soon. Steve Holt to be starting first. Skate Slinger holding up Steve Holt, and Astro Boyd coming around the outside, and here's Lee Jammer.
Oh, they did a quick change there. It's there. Astro Boyd decides he's going to take the panty. Oh no, Steve Holt, he's been done for a cut.
Oh, it is a cut from Steve Holt for Perth Rampage. Some great footwork there, switching from forwards to backwards skating. Astro Boyd getting through for another 5-point pass. Just a shout out to David Connolly, just sending me a message. Too much action. Yes, agreed. I am very excited to be able to bring you all of this action live from Ipswich. And it's Astro Boyd going to the penalty box for a back block.
This is where Steve Holt can redeem himself with Joe Bluth. See if he can actually make his way through there. Do his we think father proud. We will find out in season 4 if it ever comes out, or the movie. But Steve Holt made his way through. He's around on the outside, and that's his initial pass. Oh, he's got
Holt taking him out, but he stays on the track, and now Astro Boyd is back on the track. Steve Holt wanting to get in front, taking him out, but Astro Boyd is in front. Taking a bit of a tumbler around the outside, then the inside, and through. K68, who is that? That is Knock Steady trying to hold back Astro Boyd, but he's through. 4 points, and no points for Astro. Oh, no, 4 points for Astro Boyd as well. I wasn't sure if he was on his initial. He was scoring pass. Another scoring pass there for Astro Boyd. Another 4 points for Capital Carnage.
Meanwhile, Steve Holt is fighting his way hard through that pack. He's just got that 3 to beat at the front. Some seriously good
Jamie Slannister going around Skate Slinger and drawing back Steve Holt. Some great pack work there from Capital Carnage. An amazing jam. I'm going to have to call on someone for a score update on that one because...
I'll be back.
To who? Okay, so 90 to 96. Perth on 90. Capital Carnage on 96. This is a nail-biter of a game. I tell you how much time we have left, but I have absolutely no idea. So we're just going to play until...
I know that
97 to Carnage. My apologies.
I know that you guys can see the score on the feed. Thank you so much. Yeah, we just don't have the computer in front of us. Ollie gets himself through for lead jammer.
And Thuggernaut hot on his heels.
Oh, go Thuggernaut. Oh, man. Is he wearing an ascot? That's beautiful.
He's wearing a cooling neck scarf like I have.
I'm going to call it an ascot. That's gorgeous. Boom!
No points for Thuggernaut there as he was hit out of bounds. Luckily, he was able to avoid a track cut there. These scores are going up, and the lead change is going to change quite a few times, I assume, in this last part of the game.
I've got Wayne Dalton, one of the refs over in New Zealand, just sent me a message that everyone should go out and check out. I think it was done maybe for a charity, but MRD, the boys from over in New Zealand, they did a calendar.
I bought one.
They did a pin-up calendar.
I bought one for food. Have Fruity Booty.
It's pretty. Oh,
all of a sudden, lead jammer. Astro Boy not too far behind. Oh, great hit there from Skateslinger, and an even better hit out from Thuggernaut, hitting him right out of bounds and him calling it off. 1 point to Perth Rampage, no points to Capital Carnage there. They are not taking any chances, and it looks like Sparkle has also fouled out of the game in this last little bit. Capital Carnage leading by 1.3 minutes left of the game. 96 to Capital Carnage, 95 to Perth Rampage. We are in the last 3 minutes of the game, and I am pretty excited. I am literally on the edge of my seat, and I'm pretty sweaty, so I'm probably just going to slip right off.
Jam is on. Steve Holt breaks his way through the middle.
Oh, and it's Skateslinger, not too far behind. Skateslinger would do well to see if he can get this called off. Oh, leaving the inside open, Bobby Mack. Oh, didn't see him coming, but he was able to get through.
And scored himself
there.
3 points. 3 points to 0. That was beautiful work.
That puts Perth in the lead.
Oh, this is a nail biter.
That's right. Perth is in the lead, 98 to Carnage's 96. We have 2 minutes, 10 seconds in the left in the game. I've got someone following the scores on the feed and delivering it to me.
It's
like
Bob.
A good minion.
Thanks, Bob.
Astro Boyd on the line. All of a sudden, for Perth Rampage, doing a nice little spin to get around those blockers. Skateslinger drawing back all of a sudden to the back of the pack. Oh, and it's Astro Boyd. I'm sorry, I'm just so excited.
Astro Boyd breaks away through and he has got himself lead. Ollie's broken his way through as well and trying to catch him. But Boyd will hit that pack with 3/4 of a track to go on the jammer.
Oh my goodness, taking the dive, number 85. Who is that Wolfman from Perth?
You can tell they're tired. They need to settle down.
4 points to Capital Carnage.
Jen, it's that thing and it's overheated. All right, cool.
100
and
points.
That's it.
That is the unofficial score is Capital Carnage 100 points, Perth Rampage 98 points. We are going to confirm the scores for you and get back to you as soon as possible. Just wanting to take this moment to thank our major sponsors, Extreme Skates, making the skates go to the extreme. They have the naming rights for the Jammer line, the Extreme Skates Jammer line.
And Spank Alley, thank you so much for your support as well. Doing an awesome job for the Derby community from like ages ago. And looking after the box for us. And also a big shout out to AMRD and also a huge big shout out to Brisbane City Rollers for hosting.
That's right, Brisbane City making it fashion. Ipswich is now officially the fashion capital of Australia.
Yeah, no thanks to Copter. Thank you, Copter.
I'm actually staying with Copter and he's such a sweetheart.
He is. He is the biggest teddy bear in the world.
We are just confirming the final scores for the Capital Carnage v Perth Rampage game. I've got my man on the game for it. Capital Carnage looks like they've got this, but I just have to confirm because it has been one of the closest games I have seen so far in this tournament. Day one of the Australian Men's Roller Derby. Yes, that is the score.
Oh.
Waiting for the official call-off whistle from the head ref here. And it is official. We have Capital Carnage 100 points. Perth Rampage on 98 points. What an amazing game. Thank you so much to everyone listening at home. I really appreciate your support and all of your... Oh, my goodness, 101. Sorry. Capital Carnage 101. Perth Men's Derby 98. So this doesn't mean much as far as differentials is concerned, but it means that Capital Carnage is playing in the prelims for 4th later on.
All right. Hey!
This has been an amazing game for Men's Derby, for Canberra. I'm so proud of these guys. I'm going to go give them lots of big hugs and kisses and send all of your love that's coming from home their way to Capital Carnage. Another little shout out to David Connolly, aka Cheap Shot Cheapy. We love you. We're thinking of you. What a fantastic bout. I'm so mad I'm not there. We wish you were here too. And another.
Sorry.
Another shout out from Bexy Cole, aka Terra Smackdoor. Gah! You're doing so well at commentating. This game is awesome. Smiley face XX. Thank you so much, Terra. It's been such a pleasure to talk to everyone at home, and hopefully talk to you again soon.
Thank you. I'd like to make a big shout out to Scooby Doom from South Sea. I did what you asked me to do. I was calm and I didn't go full mental. Anyway, also just found out some information. The calendar that the MRD boys have made is actually raising funds to get the New Zealand national team over to Blood and Thunder. So, and I've looked at the photos and it's amazing. These guys have done such an amazing job. So yeah. Anyway, I'm out. Speaking of which, they're on next. Hey!
Thank you so much. Next up, we have the Bass Strait Brawlers versus Manawatu Roller Derby. In the next game, I'm signing off. I'm Peachy Keen.
And I'm Carnage.
We'll see you later.
Hey, bye.